serious. The signs in the heavens, explosions on the sun seem to be getting so intense. We are living in the last days. The Bible said we would see these fearful sights and great signs. And so things are happening all over the world. Welcome everyone. It's the coming apocalypse. I'm Pastor Paul Begley, and things are getting very serious out there. Let me tell you that for sure. Welcome everyone. Let me put a shout out right now if I can, if you don't mind, for www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Look, I first heard about collagen from fitness influencers. I saw them. They added a scoop of collagen powder to their morning shakes and smoothies. I thought, what's the reason for that? Well, collagen is one of the most abundant proteins in our body. And without it, our skin breaks down and loses its elasticity. A friend told me about it, and the results have been nothing but short of miraculous of what I have seen. What is it called? Healthwithpaul.com by BioTrust. This stuff is insanely awesome. One scoop in the soup or in the smoothie, it will really make a difference in your life. And look, after just a few short days of taking it, I've noticed that your health will skyrocket. It also helps people with their fingernails get stronger, your hair gets thicker, your joints feel more flexible, your skin feels more youthful and fresh. I highly recommend www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. And you can save 51% off for this limited time. Go there now. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. Wow. What a great product. But wait a minute. No, Shug. No. I'm in the air live. No. See, Sugar no longer has this patience that she once had. And it could be that age. I don't want to say that, but it seems like it. Hang on a second, everybody. Are you serious, Shug? Are you serious? You're not going to stay and work? No. I'm so sorry, folks, but that's a lot. This is what happens when you're doing live broadcasting. That's the difference between us and a lot of other people. We do it live on the spot. We do not do all the fake stuff, okay? We make sure that you are with us live, all right? Most of the time. It's not rehearsed. It's live, okay. Anyway, let me just... Sugar does not have the patience no more to put up with me. When I start doing are you serious? She's like, I'm out of here, you know. Anyway, good to see everybody here today. God bless you guys. So here's what's going on. The sun, we had joy, we had fun. Now they got solar flares on the sun. And those CMEs are raining down on you and me. Right. So what's going on with all this? Why is the sun exploding? Why is things happening? The Bible does say there'll be fear, there'll be great signs and fearful sights in the heavens. But I want to show you what's taking place right here as it relates to this situation. Let's take a peek at this. This M-class solar flare, sunspot AR2941, erupted yesterday on Valentine's Day, February 14th, producing an M1 class solar flare. Let me pull that thing up and show it to you, if I can. Here it is. Okay, check this out. So, this is the actual satellite imaging from a high-powered telescope, and you can see there how it's erupting. Okay. And it's now that is a massive eruption. That's an M1 class. And it is Earth facing, so it's coming right toward us. It's going to create some, no doubt, they guarantee it, it's going to create some radio blackouts and disturbances in our magnetosphere. So anytime you see these types of eruptions, especially the magnitude of that, that's just massive. Okay, that's just massive on the sun. It's just extraordinary what we're witnessing here. So there's these flares are becoming more and more frequent, more and more dangerous as we go on. It seems as if, and we're supposed to be in a solar minimum. It's supposed to last 11 years. After 18 months, we apparently are going into this unscheduled, headed toward a solar maximum. It really, I tell you what it is. This is the effects of Planet X. This is why we're doing a webinar on March 11th, next month. You can get your tickets already now for called Climate Crisis. And it is going to be an incredible webinar. Steve Quayle, Gil Brazard, Mr. MBB333 is going to be with us. Marshall Masters, and also Mike from around the world. So these 5 are going to help us understand why and what all the climate crisis is. Not just what's causing it, but what are these climate crisis phenomenons, weather phenomenons that we are going to experience and are already experiencing, but it's going to intensify. Really, and I'm asking them to tell me, guys, over the next 24 months, what can we expect here on the earth during this time of quite extraordinary climate chaos. We're calling this one climate crisis. Now, the explosion of this M1 class solar flare will create a brief shortwave radio blackout followed by an explosion after X-rays ionize the top of the Earth's atmosphere. Ham radio operators and aviators in Americas may notice a major unusual effects at the frequencies below 20 megahertz, okay? So you got this going on today, something to stay in touch with, something for us to all watch, because I think that what we're seeing here is more and more signs in the last days. Let's take you to the scriptures right now. If you go to St. Luke's Gospel, chapter 21, at verse 25, it's highlighted there in yellow for you. It says, "There shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud. Then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption your redemption draweth nigh." I notice what it says here, that you will see the Son of Man coming. You know, he's going to come like a thief in the night. That means he's going to catch people unaware. And he's going to come as fast as lightning goes from the east to the west. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Yet we'll see him coming. We'll see all these signs in the heavens, but then we'll see him coming. And so I think about the late Dr. David Wilkerson, and how that when he prophesied that we would see, he said, "I saw the heavens on fire. I saw the cosmos on fire." So he was seeing some type of explosion or some type of some type of collision, maybe, of asteroids, or some type of roaring comet, as it says in the book of Revelation, chapter 8, with these deep impacts. But he saw in the spirit the heavens on fire, the cosmic inundation, maybe radiation, maybe some type of fires from roaring by. Maybe it's Apophis going by and just barely missing us, but the effects of it, we'll feel the heat from it. Maybe get hit with some smaller rocks. I don't know the answer to that. But these signs in the heavens, as the scripture says, is going to come to pass. And so we watch the sun. There'll be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and distress of nations. And look what's going on right now in Europe, Middle East, in South Asia. There's distress. There's Canada. There's distress, New Zealand. The New Zealand truckers are now converging. And Israel, the truckers, are converging against their government's mandates. Same thing in Canada right now. So it started in Canada. So now globally, you see things changing. So I'll tell you what, it's getting crazy, guys. I'll be right back in just a moment. I got more breaking news. I just got notified that it's happening, so I'll be right back. Are you serious? With another video. Are you serious? Old man Wrigley lived in that White House down the street where I grew up. Mama used to send me over with things. We struck a friendship up. I spent a lot of long summers out on his old porch swing. Says he was in the war and in the Navy. Lost his wife, lost his baby. Broke down and asked him one time, how'd you keep from going crazy? He said, I'll see my wife and son in just a little while. I asked him what he meant. He looked at me and he smiled, said, I raise my hands, I bow my head. I'm finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. Oh, I believe. A few years later, I was off to college, talking to my mom on the phone one night, getting all caught up on all the gossip, the ins and outs of small town life. She said, oh, by the way, son, old man Wrigley died. Later on that night, I laid there thinking back, thought about a couple long lost summers. I didn't know whether to cry or laugh, if there was ever anybody who deserved a ticket to the other side. It would be that sweet old man who looked me in the eyes and I raised my hands, I bow my head. I'm finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. I can't quote the book, no, the chapter or the verse, but you can't tell me it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse. You know I'm more and more convinced the longer that I live. Yes, it can't be, no it can't be, no it can't be all there is. I raise my hands, I bow my head. I'm finding more and more truth, the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. I believe. I believe. I believe. Guys, I'll be back with more information that's breaking. And also, we'll be live for a regular broadcast at 12 noon Eastern. I'll be back before then. God bless all of you.